community, work life, home life, pop culture, access, the Black Bay experience. Yay area! You know what it is. It's your girl, Cammie. Welcome to the Black Bay Experience, where we highlight all things regarding the Black existence, the Black experience, and Black empowerment in the Bay Area. We need a platform to come together. So with that being said, let's get right on into it. Last month, Taraji P. Henson had an interview with Gayle King on Sirius XM. Henson was asked about past comments she made about pay disparities in Hollywood. She revealed that she had been underpaid for most of her career and was simply tired of it, so much that she may stop acting altogether. Taraji had all rights to complain, and I'm glad she had the courage to bring this up. Because as you can see from the reaction of other Black actors, they're either standing with her or afraid to do so. And we should support both sides. It's hard out here. Let's remember, Hollywood was not created for Black actors. You are expected to work a variety of jobs in the business or build your own network. That's it, and that's all. There is no way you can take acting jobs alone and make that real Tom Cruise or Julia Roberts Hollywood money. But we gonna keep it all the way a buck. Come on now. Pretty woman, baby boy. Not that big of a difference. We need to recognize that Hollywood is only checking off the equitable box by having some of us participate. Black women have always been the poster child for inequity in all industries, from Michelle Obama in the White House to Whoopi Goldberg herself in Hollywood, to actresses not being paid equally, to pinning Black women against each other for survival mechanisms. For example, Taraji P. Henson and Vivica Fox. These are all impacts of systemic racism, which results in the lack for us to have the willingness to help each other. We have bought into manufactured scarcity. We're out here believing the narrative that it's not enough for everybody. When we see folks coming into this country with absolutely nothing, making everything right here and sending it all back home. We'll be right back. I've been in spaces where I've witnessed supervisors dealing with the most disruptive employees in the most threatening manner over the most inappropriate issues. And I've witnessed the supervisor tackle it straight on ahead, professionally, and ready to insert conflict resolution when dealing with these issues. But when I make a comment or skew a tad off the agenda, which is something very small, non-threatening, innocent mistake, it turns into this gossip gallery that surrounds me and ultimately being disruptive in the workplace. Meanwhile, I'm communicating with the supervisor directly about work-related issues in pursuit of a professional dialogue. I'm still subjected to being stereotyped as the Black girl with an attitude. And oh, you can't talk to Black women without a conflict. Oh, I'm so tired of that. I could be the most polite, educated, etiquette, poised, respectable, pleasant, pleasing employee on the job. and I will still be looked at as the Black woman with an attitude without being given a chance. Simply because they have no respect for us and committed to misunderstanding us. I feel like this mentality has been so polarizing that it impacts the family dynamics through conversations and reflections of what happens in the workforce. And I feel like it has impacted the Black community on how we deal with each other. And the label that Black women have in the Black community as disagreeable. She don't need a man. She's hard to deal with. She's unworthy of investment. And of course, the most famous one, don't date her. She is a Black woman. As a sociologist, while listening to folks and receiving feedback about Black women in the Bay Area who, because of the high cost of living, must work most of the day, we spend more time in the workforce and doing invisible labor at home and in the community more than most women in other regions. Just because of the high cost of living, and not to mention the fast surge of high cost of living. That has everyone around here just trying to survive and keep up. And so I say all that to say, I wondered why, even in my own life, why I feel more comfortable with dealing with brothers who aren't in the workforce. And the relationship dynamic that you see between an educated, hardworking Black woman and a man who may be in traditional work, such as entrepreneur or even hustling. And as I think to myself, I believe it's because they're not a part of that labeling dynamic. They're not a part of that manufactured scarcity. So it provides a fresh, innocent look on Black women. And it's like fair game, fair play. And they become our refuge from the workforce. And so I just want to put it out there. As most successful Black women, we do have good men supporting us, great support systems, from our own community supporting us. And that's important as we talk about Black women in the Bay and stereotypes. Let us know in the comments, have you experienced this? And while you're in the comments, answer this question for me. Where is the compassion and grace for Black women? Let's start by giving it to ourselves. We have to watch the impact of our words. Let me tell you this, my sisters. If we're not lifting each other up, we're tearing each other down. Period. We'll be right back with Street Voice. As a Black woman born and raised in the Bay Area, where you currently reside, what has been your biggest challenge during the gentrified era?
Biggest challenge is having other people of my color to collaborate together through financial literacy and just showing up to the right meetings and the right classes at the right time together, showing up in masses. It's hard when you have to show up by yourself and you feel alone and you feel like it's never going to happen. That's a struggle for myself. As I learn and take quick classes, I see that it's possible, and I can each one teach one. It's a lot of pressure, and it's a struggle. But it's not that it can't be done. It just takes a longer time to get the information out.
As a Black woman, what has been your biggest challenge living in the Bay Area?
Getting judged and having less opportunities than others, and just not being able to do what a lot of other nationalities of kids can do.
How would you like to see Black women supported better by our politicians?
I would like to see Black women supported by having better opportunities for us and having more open opportunities and having more community programs for the Black women and more like teaching us Black women how to start our own businesses and stuff.
Today on Bay Area Supports, we are highlighting Jenny's Fire Pit Barbecue Restaurant. The food go crazy. So check me out at Jenny's Fire Pit Barbecue Restaurant, getting a taste of some of that real good soul food.
Thank you so much for taking this try, Tester.
Oh, for sure.
Jenny's Barbecue, Oakland, California. Come try us out anytime. Process the order.
Keith Lee, you missed out.
Parties, weddings, we do it all.
Oh my God. That's what I'm saying.
Keith Lee missed us.
You missed us. It's good greens, no shellfish. Oh my God. Tastes like gumbo. See this? You gotta check out Jenny's Barbecue. Oh my God. The link will be on our page. Oh, and you see she got the fried fish. You see her? So check them out.
Jenny's Fire Pit.
The description will
Bay
definitely be
Area.
in our bio.
East Oakland, California.
Thank you. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of the Black Bay Experience. See you next week.